Greetings, traveler.
We are watching a Zorgo game, so we are in the dark gift meta. It's gonna be Beast, Dragon, Mech, Murloc, and Kulbor. So we talked about it a little bit earlier. Someone asked, hey, what are the best types? Beast, Quilboar, Demon, I think, because they have some unethical stuff. Beast with the lobsters, Quilboar with the gem transfer to the rally Quilboar, and then demons, they can steal Divine Shield and Venom from the shop. So even if you have smaller demons, you can make them shielded Venom, which is just silly. So we have this new minion, this 3/3 activate for 1 that buffs 3/3, and it looks really nice. Yeah, Zorgo agrees, loves taking it. Don't forget about Snazzy Phantom. That is true. Snazzy Phantom also goes crazy. So we can throw Undead in there as well. So Quilboar, Beast, Undead, and Demon. Oh, he hits the Dragon. That's probably good enough to not level 4. That gives you a 6/6 Divine Shield. The only downside here is that your next turn might be a little weak, but at the worst, you're going to just activate again for +3/+3. So I guess ideally, you just want to hit a coin here. And then you can activate the 3/3's effect again, and then you'll have a 9/9 Divine Shield. That's kind of silly. Yeah, that's actually a really good start. A banana. I mean, it's kind of cute, the shop. I think you just level and ignore it, but it's a cute shop. Cute shop, might buy later. 11/11 Divine Shield turn 3. Yeah, that's worth playing down a unit for, huh? Okay, that is silly. Yeah. So staying on 1 and then curving with this ability is just silly. 11/11 Divine Shield turn 3. Jesus. Okay. That's pretty good, eh? I would play that, chat. Call it controversial, but I would play that. That seems like an okay unit here. So we've got our hero powers for Gen. I'd probably take Alec here. I don't know. It doesn't do that much yet, but there is some rally stuff in the set. You have Stirred a Pot for Cookie, but getting that on turn 4 feels late. Like turn 7 it's gonna pop. Let's see, 4, no, turn 6 I guess, because you're gonna eat turn 4, 5, and 6. But let's go for Alec here. I think I agree with Battlegrounds great, sure. I mean, as far as Gen goes, this is very unexciting. So a little bit of an awkward start. But the Alec here, there's a ton of rally. So yeah, maybe it's not And he can power level because he's strong, which makes Galakrond pretty good. So he can probably figure it out. Yeah, the 3/3 that gives 3/3 little good. The parrot that gives you the golden touch here is not bad, but I think you just level because the rest of your gold is really ugh. Oh, I guess he can dark gift. I guess he could dark gift. Yeah, I keep forgetting that you can just dark gift. Yeah. There we go. Tasty lobster, and you get copies of it. That's kind of silly. Probably that. We talked about how beasts are good. Yeah. Yeah, and then I do like the parrot because you have Alec here. It's going to go off pretty quickly. All right, and you can fix your curve with that little 3/3. Oh, yeah, that little 3/3 is so good. I realized, like, oh, yeah, he does have it. Because I looked at his hero power, Galakrond for 1, and I was like, I still don't love the turn with the Dark Gift, but the fact that you can put 3/3 on the parrot, and then you have Wind Fury, Divine Shields from the Alec here, you're going to get that Golden Touch in no time. Now, I wonder what he wants to do with the Golden Touch. If we're going to just, like, rip it for a triple, or if he's going to try to isolate a unit. I guess that's going to really depend on what the board looks like. Dude, he's speedrunning this Golden Touch. He's going to get it in 2 fights. That's kind of silly. All right, so turn 6, we got our Trinket. Lens is a way to get more lobsters. Basically, triple lobster. I'm sort of okay with that. It's just a bit awkward, but I guess you could sell the 3/3 off the board. Because I really like the lens, because it's guaranteed triple on the thing. You could also use it to golden the treasure parrot and get more golden touches, but just getting more lobster is probably better. I'm actually not sure. He can also take the extra death rattle trigger, but again, I really like the lens. Curious what he wants to do, which one he wants to target. Lobster's not bad, but the parrot is fun. Okay. Oh, right. He's going to reset it by goldening it, and then it can get 2 more golden touches. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Okay, I'm down. Where can you join duo tournaments or solo? I think that there is Black Bears community, but I'm not sure if that's like open tournaments. In general, there are no real tournaments, which is why we're putting in so much effort to try to get our tournament off the ground. The NA versus EU tournament we're hosting. So if you haven't checked it out, ShadyBunny.com. It's got all the info on that. That's an invitational because we want to maximize the viewership, and it's just more exciting to watch the high-level players than average Joe competing in a tournament. But I do think it would be very exciting, very fun if average Joe could compete in a tournament. Okay. I should do that. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe a mech game then. Well, I don't know. He's got 2 lobsters already and a Titus. I mean, that is some pretty cool streamer stuff here, though. So he's got 5 gold left. It's pretty awkward. I guess he's gonna roll, and if he doesn't hit something sick, he's gonna press the dark gift button. Hey, CL Reams, thank you very much for that. It's pronounced dreams. Okay, there we go. Okay, no dark gifts. Just gonna get a little bit of a boost. So he's gonna get a lot of gold from his scrap scraper, which very likely will die because it does have taunt from the hero power. And then the parrot, he can next turn use lens on the parrot to reset it and get 2 more golden touches. Now he could also just lens the lobster, but the lobster is gonna triple on his own. All right, and it buffed it, and he got it done. The lobster giving the parrot the buff in the combat so that it can then get golden touch, so that he can now use lens and get full value. My god. Woo! This is actually very, very cool. There we go. Does he go for a 6? Yeah, I guess the Death Strider, right? Death Strider's a really good 6. No. Tyrael? Belinda is very good this set, but if he's going to play Beast, then I kind of like the Tyrael. Just Tyrael the Titus. Death Strider here. Yeah, he can force Golden Death Strider, yep. That's what he's gonna do. Sell 2, Tyrael your Titus? Oh, he's just gonna use 1 now because he gets 2 more next turn. Wait, are you guaranteed to get 2 more? Isn't this risky? Bro, what if you don't get 2? What if for whatever reason the parrot doesn't end up dealing 40? I don't know. I would be scared here, bro. I would be scared. I would have kept that golden touch, I think. Then again, he does get reborn on his guy, so how many magnetics does he farm? 4 and then 2 golden touches. Yeah, I guess he does need to empty his hand. Yeah. It double buffs with the lobsters. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just thinking, is there any way? What if it hits into a shield, right? Technically, you're not dealing damage then? It gets way less expensive if he already has a golden in the shop. No, I agree. But the reason why he's dumping his hand is because he has reborn on the mech. He's going to get like hand space will be a problem, right? All right, but no shield or anything. Yeah, hand space is a problem, so he misses out on a golden touch already. Which you can even ask yourself, is it even worth reborning the mech then? If you're gonna miss a golden touch? But maybe he didn't do the math that he was gonna get a lobster in the hand, because I sure didn't. At the end of your turn, get 2 copies of the last 7 spell you cast. He can technically keep chaining golden touches with that. He could also go for the dark gifts. What dark gift do you want though if you're gonna move into Beast? Speaking of dark gifts, he still has 2 presses of the button left. That's kind of cool. But he's gonna have a golden Death Strider with a golden lobster and Titus on board. Very nice. I mean, amalgam, I guess. I don't know, it doesn't really matter. Let's see what's in here. Shouldn't matter. I think we're firmly in Beast here, right? Yeah. The Tyrael is also kind of okay, right? Get some base stats on things. Cycle. Isolate the unit. Get a golden. I mean, a turn 9. All right, buff it first. So that you get max value from goldening it. Smart. I don't know if it's like 100% worth to give that 40-40. I guess it is. Oh, he needs rally units. Yep. So that's why he's selling his Tyrael. He wants to have rally units on the board. Oh, he's selling that rally unit. What? Wait, did he forget it? That's a rally unit too? Or does he have enough rally units? I feel like we forgot about something, but that's okay. Is there a reason why we're playing down? Yeah, I think he just forgot. Yeah, the time and stuff. So essentially, yeah, okay. I think we can go to the audio for a second here.
Leave me alone!
I trolled! Ah! I was like, why did I buy this card? Like, I wanted to buy Scope, actually, but I didn't. I wanted to get Golden Touch, and that, like, confused me.
That should be, yeah, like I said, it's day one. You're just going to have certain interactions that you have to think about. That's going to be automatic later. And then because you have to think about them right now, you just mess up some stuff. I'm going to have lots of that anyway. It is what it is. But it's obviously easier when you're just watching, right? And be like, ah, it's fine. If you're in the moment, you're like, it's not fine. It's not fine. All right, another material. Doesn't really matter. So what's the main thing we need here? We need hyena, right? And I guess we need reborn on this lobster and maybe like more taunts or something to protect for ooh, all types on the Titus. Dragons are in. We can poet here. That'd be sick. Yeah. Oh, that's disgusting. And we have Golden Touch in our hand, so we can even just go for the Golden Poet. He's playing the other Titus to already buff it, because playing 2 Titus is fine. And the Titus is a beast, right? So it's so silly. So this is one of the things that I'm excited about doing. It's when you get an all-type Titus or a different unit that normally you cannot buff with Poets, that would be really good to buff. If you have all types in a dragon lobby, suddenly you can just put Poet next to the all types, and now you can put permanent buffs on it. All right, getting to 40 here. Hey Phil, thank you for the 51. Appreciate it. We need reborn on the lobster, only heard of in BGs. I mean, why wouldn't you want to reborn your lobster? And I guess he could end on oh, I guess he could make another one. Yeah. Are we using 1 Golden Touch here to check for a 6-drop? Sure. Are we just trying to get another Death Strider this way, or oh, it's a, oh, because there's rally units. Okay, that's kind of cute. Yeah, that's true. I would probably just overconfidence because we're not really doing much here. Is this hand gonna be too full or something? I guess he does have Wind Fury for the rally quill. Yeah. Oh, right, and he gets 2 Golden Touches end of turn. Right. He has to cast the Golden Touch to get 2 Golden Touches, right? And then, of course, he's generating value here. So the reason why the Alakir is so nice is whenever a rally unit attacks, the Death Strider will trigger the leftmost Death Rattle. So pretty cool. Sounds delicious and economical. I mean, if you reborn your lobster, you can eat it twice. It's just how you look at it, right, chat? It's just, I think that's just good. It's just a good idea. We win at 0.5, so I'm guessing the odds aren't entirely accurate with Lobster Gaming. It's either that or Zorgo has streamer luck, but we don't want to just accuse him of having streamer luck too early, right? I think this early in the season, we can just assume that there's maybe some inaccurate calculation going on there. Going for the 5-drop, can still hit Hyena, can hit the Titus, so that seems fair. Probably just get an extra copy of this and sell it, right? This is the thing where dark gifts, to me, it feels like they can whiff too often. If I wait until turn 11 to press my dark gift button, I don't want to be like, oh, I guess I'll just take the thing because it's 2 gold. So now I spend 3 gold to get 2 gold. Like, oh, Poet. Okay, nice. All right, we have Golden Touches, so we can force Golden Poet. He does need to make sure the Golden Touch is the last thing he casts, so he needs to cast his other spells first here. When to Dark Gift is unclear. Yeah, a lot of it is just based on how else you can spend your gold. If you have a great way to spend your gold, then don't Dark Gift. If you don't, quite often Dark Gift is a good filler. So I think it's a somewhat skillful mechanic where it's really going to depend on the situation and, you know, your ability to read what kind of a situation you're in. Okay, he's going to swap Golden Touches here. Oh, but he's not casting the other spells. Are we? We're not copying those spells, right? I think he's just holding those spells. We've got Golden Griffin. Can he sell 2? Ooh, he can't sell 2. Yeah, he wanted tutorial, but he can't sell 2 here. I mean, I guess he could sell a lobster, but do you really want to do that? No, I think you just save. Yeah, I think he took Tyrael and he thought he had an extra gold here. He could sell one more thing. And then he could Tyrael the Griffin to make it a 40-40. Alright, so we have Wind Fury Rally. We have secured the Hyena. The Golden Poet is next to the Titus. The crazy thing is that you're not only making the buffs permanent, you're also doubling them because of Poet. Look at that. 2.4k on the Titus, and that's perma. That is disgusting. Disgusting. Very nice. I mean, you can also Dark Gift if you just feel like you're behind on tempo and you need a good unit, because especially early on, turn 5, turn 6, right? You clicking that button, it's very likely going to be better than a minion you're buying. So if you're not like blown away by the shop, you're not, oh, that's good. Yeah, you can force 5 drops with that because he didn't level. That's nice. So Golden Hyena, I guess. I really want to get rid of these other spells in my hand, right? Because his trinkets. Oh, going for lobster triple? I guess, yeah. His trinket copies the last spell he's cast, so I'm feeling very uncomfortable with these spells in the hand when we need hand space to play Griffin, get Griffin value. So I wonder if he has like a very specific idea for these things. 40-40 Poet, sure. The stat change looks funny, but it's a good change. I do like the change, yeah. I think that a capital K for the K would be better than just the lowercase one. That seems like pretty intuitive to me that you would make that a capital instead of a lowercase, but maybe it's just like a rule where you use lowercase in these kind of situations, but I don't know. Regardless of the rule, I think aesthetically it doesn't fit. Oh, copy the Scarab. That's smart, yeah. Yeah, because he needs these lobsters to be alive when he attacks with his rally units. It's not capital in units. Yeah, so there might be a rule where I understand that. Be like, oh, you never make it capital, but just I don't know, maybe it's just very subjective by me, but it just feels off that it's lowercase. You would always write 3K and not 3K. I mean, I'm just telling you, like, if you look at how it's displayed right now, do you think it is more or less clear if you have lowercase? I think that's what you have to ask yourself, right? You have to ask yourself, what is the goal you're trying to achieve here? We are trying to make things very clear and readable. It might be that I'm just completely off on this, which is entirely fine. But to me, I think this font, this lowercase, it is not more clear than if it was capital. Anyway, doesn't matter. Probably spent too much time on this already. Oh, he can keep re-rolling his hero power now. We're on turn 13. I think I like that more. This is where you're trying to find your Drekthar. Oh, if he finds Drekthar, he can copy Titus. Yeah, exactly, Phil. I think, but I mean, it's also completely understandable that they went with lowercase, because if that's the convention, then why wouldn't you do that? But I think that once you look at it, you're like, that's not very clear. Let me Whoa, 131 months for Jetted. Welcome back, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, we got another trigger rally during the combat here. And it's so sick that you just get 2 beasts back, right? So you could even get another one of those fish bait generators. That's so silly. So I guess it's just Golden Hyena. Good spells. I don't know. There's really not much we're doing, right? Just try to trigger the rally. Yeah, he found another one. No, not buying it. I guess he didn't have the money. Did he not have the money? I think he had the money. Reborn. You might not even want to reroll that now. Reborn hyena, yeah. Lobster is busted. Yeah, there's a few other busted ones though. The Quillbore gets really, really disgusting when it summons like 10 or 20,000 stat tokens. Demons get quite disgusting when they have Venom and Divine Shield. And then Undead can go really, really crazy too. So I'm guessing those are the 4 they're probably looking at nerfing. No board space for Hyena, but you just want to attack with your rallies. So it seems like keeping 2 lobsters on the board to make sure that you have something to trigger your rallies, because they reborn with taunt as well. So technically some Wind Furies can kill them before you have rally value. Dragons feel really weak. Dragons are actually decent from what I've seen because of warping, but you have to abuse warping. You have to give your warping Wind Fury. You have to put your warping first and double the damage, maybe once or twice, and then just have like Poet next to it to make it permanent. Once you have like a 2000 damage Wind Fury Divine Shield warping, it's pretty disgusting. He's considering selling the Hyena to make hand space because he's not getting Hyena value anyway. It's kind of funny. 9k Titus? Yeah, the perma stats is just so silly. It's one of the things I'm... Oh my god. The Sky Golem's so big because he's triggering so many death rattles. It's one of the things I'm excited about trying myself. It's getting all type and then using poets to give perma stats. Titus is one of the best targets, I'm guessing, but there's got to be other cool stuff you can do. Yeah, you have to target the shop and then your leftmost will attack. Dude, that's what I mean. The fish generating a fish, because it's technically not, it's the griffin that is generating it. Normally a unit cannot generate itself, and technically it is not generating itself, but you can have a loop like that where the fish triggers the griffin, which gives you another fish, which then triggers the griffin, which gives you another fish, which then just... Yeah. Where's my duo partner from? RDU is from Romania. Now, that loop isn't going to go on forever. It's gonna get broken, but technically it could, right? Oh, another all-stat Titus, but did not find a poet. And still has Goldrun on the board. See, the issue here is this guy does not have the Death Strider. So you can't trigger it in the Tavern phase very easily. You can't... Oh, does he have end of turn trigger death rattle? Oh, that's what he was doing with Drakari. So he is triggering it during the Tavern phase quite a bit, actually. Yeah, that trinket triggers death rattles end of turn, I think. So that's end of turn lobster. There's a lot of lobsters, chat. There's combat lobsters, end of turn lobster, trigger rally lobster. Right? Why not Wind Fury to Griffin instead of Reborn? He's already got Wind Fury. He's playing Alec here, so as long as he leaves it in the front, it's gonna have Wind Fury. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he just leaves it in the front. More triggers. Yeah, Golden Griffin really seems like the perfect thing. Oh, he's playing Sindore because it's Wind Fury Divine Shield. All right, yeah, that's actually good. Sindore actually gets a lot of buffs going. Very interesting. Right, he needs hand space. Why didn't we sell the coral? I guess we just forgot. Also has this 2020, but he wants to put that on the Sindore. Yeah. Does the mic sometime cuts out split second like noise cancellation? Well, yeah, I mean, might be noise cancellation. We do have filters on it. 40 seconds, 40 gold. Sorry, 12 gold. 40 gold? Oh, are we playing double Sindore? Are you selling Poet for your all-in? Maybe just buy a Sindore so you can sell it next turn, right? If it's a tie. I guess that's fine. I don't see him selling anything for second Sindore. Somebody change hero powers? Yeah, he's running out of time. I would really like him to start using these. Yeah, nope. Nope. 3 seconds. Nope. Yeah, we ran out of time to use these. All right. Anyways, it was all. That's kind of sad. He did so many rolls. Yeah, it looks like he did just buy this Indore, so he would be able to change the other one. 5.8k mech, 6.7k. That might just be the dark gift that copies the stats though. Let me go back. Yeah, it copied the stats, or it added the stats. Dude, that is like the best dark gift, right? Is it not? The dark gift that just immediately copies the stats. Start of combat. That feels like it's like the best dark gift by far. Now there are some niche things, like for instance, this all stats Titus is very cool, but it just having it's not chameleon, it's kind of like immortal, right? Having immortal as a dark gift, or half an immortal, but half an immortal is still very, very good. Like immortal's a really good unit. Dude, 30k on the Titus, let's go. It's not done yet. Let's go. No, the lobster's not dying. 31k stat Titus. Easy clap. All right, well, that looks very fun to do. So we're gonna keep our eye open for that, chat. The beast gaming experience.